I can bring my mic closer.
No, you're good. Don't worry. Yeah, we're live. We're recording. It's already here. Welcome to another episode of the Brand Risk Podcast, everybody. Today, our guest is Enschway.
Hey, boys.
One of the most renowned, most famous Australian DJs.
Yes, I'm very famous. Very famous.
Much known for being MrFreshAsian's roommate. And
I love that song, dude. That's a great song.
A dumb cunt.
And a dumb cunt. Otherwise known as Fat Tifu. You might have recognized him from Australia Opens. The Fortnite event where he competed alongside many other pros and was mistaken for the GOAT himself. But Enschway, it's a pleasure.
Thank you for having me, Arab and Edwin. I'm glad to be here. There's actually a pretty funny story about that Fat Tifu thing. At AO, there was a photo of me and Fresh together, and I'm pretty sure Sam or someone uploaded it, saying bringing back the team together, saying like Fresh was Sam and I was Tifu.
That's good, bro. That's good. That's hilarious. So, yeah. Bro, you kind of do resemble my boy a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just like a funny.
Listen. All I'm saying, I have hyped you up so much, Enschway, because when I say someone is a funny cunt, like I don't just say anybody's funny, you know. And especially when I tell Edwin that somebody's a funny cunt, that means something, you know. Like I'm excited to go to New York, to Australia, so that we can fucking smash food and just laugh at everybody and bitches. Dude, this motherfucker gets so many bitches. I don't know what they do in the music industry.
God, I can tell.
What they feed them. Dude, he calls me. Stop it, bro. He calls me. He calls me, bro. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't. He's never touched a woman in his life. He calls me, bro. He calls me. It's like fucking 8 a.m. here or some shit. And he calls me. He goes, "Yo, Instagram video right now." He fucking video calls me. He's at this party. I just had fucking woke up. I think it might have been 5 a.m. even. And I had fucking just woke up. And he's walking through this house, bro, right? Like this house that they're having the party at. He's just walking like the most badass motherfucker. And bitches, bro, ladies are all over. Like he's walking through and they're just grabbing him and kissing his face, bro. And I was on the fucking...
It was all scripted. It was all scripted.
I was on the toilet, bro. I was on the toilet. I'm sitting in there on the fucking toilet in my bathroom. And I'm mind blown. And all these girls are like looking at the phone as they're fucking kissing his face. Bro, and I'm just sitting there. I'm sitting there, and you could tell. And you could tell that I'm on the fucking toilet, and these girls are looking. They're like, "Oh my god, Nick, woo!"
No. They were doing it because they knew it was Arab, dude. They're like, one of them comes to be like, "Your mates with Arab," and I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "My little brother watches Arab stream all the time," and I'm like, "Oh, damn, let me call him." That's how it went,
bro.
It was all scripted. It was all scripted, dude. I don't get any pussy.
That's so good. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he's a wild one. Anyways, I wanna, first of all, like, obviously you're into music, whatever. How do you? I've spoken to you about like how the music industry works, and I want a lot of people who are listening to this to better understand it as well, because for me that was kind of like mind blowing the way. People know in YouTube and Twitch, whatever, you make money off ad revenue, subscriptions. When it gets into music, there's just so many music artists that are trying to make it but don't know how to monetize it, don't know, it's a meme. SoundCloud rappers, how do you get past that stage? Like,
bro, honestly, dude, it's really hard to put your finger on it. It's like there's a lot of luck involved. There's a whole big thing about who you know, not what you know. Like, the right people in the industry, and you like somehow become friends with the right people that give you a leg up, or you do the right thing, you market yourself right, and you can kind of, it's like, I wouldn't call myself super successful. Like I'm able to live off music, which is hard to do, but to get to that point, there's so much luck involved, which, I mean, I'm not discrediting myself or anything, but there is a lot of luck involved. And like, I feel like music, same as YouTube, same as everything else. You have good content, you have good music, but marketing is so integral. It's like you got to create like a narrative and a story for people to follow along and like get hyped about. It's like whether it's like you're racing to 100K on Twitter or 100K on YouTube, blah, blah, blah. It's the same kind of thing. It's like you got to make it like a narrative. Like, I'm doing this show next month. It's going to be huge. And then I'm doing a bigger show the next month. You grow and you create like a narrative for people to kind of hop on and like root for you. But I mean, music industries, it's pretty complex. It's pretty fucking complex.
What have you done? Like what have you like produced albums? Like what kind of shows do you play? Like so like Arab's told me about you. He's told me a little bit about your music, but more about the fact that you're really funny.
I'll try my best. I'll try my best. It comes naturally sometimes. So if it doesn't come, you know, from
I feel that. But yeah, like so like have you produced albums? Have you like gone like what have you done? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't know about that at all. So give me and the people listening some context.
So my attention span is not good enough to produce albums. I can't sit there and produce an album. And like the stuff I make can be a bit cheesier, a bit more like I make like club bangers. So it's like, I don't think an album would be a smart thing for me to do. It's
like,
kind of
what
just
kind
like,
of drug do you have to be on to listen to your music?
Oh, MDMA for sure.
I don't even know what that is.
I mean, you can listen to it. So Molly.
You know what MDMA is? It's
No.
like ecstasy, like Molly.
That's the shit that Twitch streamers get, right? When they listen to music?
No, that's a DMCA. It's
about?
way less fun.
It's way less fun.
But it does involve music, so you're not wrong.
You don't know what MDMA is.
Yeah, we just...
Molly, like ecstasy.
Yeah, I know what Molly is.
I've only taken it once. It's not that good.
I mean, I've never taken it.
I don't recommend it. It's pretty...
I've never taken it either.
I mean, I probably shouldn't say that. But...
And I'm from Florida, so...
Well, you could. I mean, it doesn't matter. Right? I mean, it's okay. It's your experiences.
Nah, bro. Yeah.
Majority of
Edwin eats humans.
Sometimes.
He looks like it, dude.
Yeah. Dude, listen, I was actually really
looks
excited.
like he listens to heavy metal, dude.
He does, and we roasted him on the last podcast for it.
Hey, first of all,
he listens to Bring Me the Horizon with his like,
oh my god, but see,
he sits there and listens to Bring Me the Horizon, Shadow Moses on repeat with his
bro. You know what's crazy?
Just crying in his bedroom.
Okay. Two things, you idiot.
The podcast right before this, we literally mentioned that same exact fucking song, and I made fun of him for fucking heavy metal, bro.
It was the same band. You literally mentioned the same band. But listen, here's the thing. All right, two things. One, you mentioned the same band as the dude from the last podcast.
Hey, Shadow Moses is one of my favorite songs of all time. Like,
hey, and two, I was gonna say, how you can talk shit if you know the band and the song? That means you fucking listen to shit like that.
I'm just saying, you look like the kind of cunt that would listen to it.
Hey, listen,
I love Shadow Moses.
Listen.
It's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Hey, that's fucked up though, because as somebody who makes music, you know that you have to have a very well-rounded taste in music to be able to produce music. So, 100%. Yeah, with that being said, you listen to that shit too. Fuck you.
I'm just saying, you look like the guy who strictly listens to heavy metal, dude.
All right, chat. If you guys are picking who's your favorite, just know that I don't listen to death metal screamo. So
Arab just listens to non-copyright.
Yeah, Arab listens to shit, dude. His music sucks.
Dude.
Well, he listens to like two dudes that approved him for copyright on fucking Twitter that have like less followers than he does.
They never approved me, bro.
I feel like no music sucks. Like it may
for
suck.
Sure.
You may not like it.
Yeah.
I feel like everything has a place for someone. Like that's why music's so good. It's like everyone has their own place. And
I got a question. Can you appreciate a country tune?
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Okay. Aussie trucking classics. Aussie trucking like. Oh man,
bro,
I'm impressed.
Bro, here's the thing. Like, there's you can listen, you can appreciate it, but like. Can you actually like country music? Like, not really, bro. The only thing they rap about, or not rap about, like sing about is their beer and their tractors and
that's
how they fuck Sally. Their sister.
I'm with you, but you gotta find one. You gotta discover one. You know what I'm saying? Just like, dude, like
about beers and tractors, bro.
Yeah, like Stairway to Heaven by fucking Rascal Flatts or whatever it's, or Highway to Heaven, whatever it's called.
Oh my god, there's no way.
Anyways, Enschway, I want to go back to so we were talking about, how you make it in this scene as a DJ or whatever it is. What's that source of revenue that is the main source of revenue? Is it from streams? Is it from merch? Is it from selling shows? How does selling shows work?
Musicians? Oh, bro. Musicians? So I think the difference between YouTube and music is you guys can pump out 5 videos a week, it's actually going to help your growth if you just keep releasing video. Like the more videos you release, the bigger you get, kind of like. It's, I mean, not always, but I mean, you can release as many videos as you want. Whereas in music, you can't just go and release a song every day, because it's the kind of thing where people need to like digest it. You need to market the song. You need to get it on radio. You can't go and market a song a day and get all of them on radio, and you can't get them all big playlists on Spotify and stuff like that. So
right,
it's like,
but then you have somebody like Russ. If you know who Russ is, right? Who releases one song a week as he's working on albums on the side too, and he's been doing that for 6 to 8 years.
That's a tough.
It's a special case. It's a special case because the majority don't.
Right.
And not just that, but like I feel like Russ isn't a very like well spoken of artist among other artists.
I like Russ a lot. I think he is.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I think the thing about I think the reason Russ gets shit on is because he's straightforward. That's why.
No, he gets shit on for jumping people.
Russ is fucking killing it. You can't look at the numbers and say he's not killing it.
Hey, have you ever seen that video? This Russ and like a bunch of dudes jumped another dude that was talking shit to him at a concert. Dude, it was lit. Honestly, I didn't know he had it in him. I didn't know Russ had that shit in him. Good for him, I guess.
So you're saying, yeah, go ahead, continue.
Our CPM or whatever you guys call it is about 5,000 US for 1 million plays on Spotify, which isn't that much.
That's right. That's not that much at all.
So
or is it a lot? Because how hard is a play to get on Spotify?
It's it's luck again. I mean, you can be with a major record label that get it put in big playlists on Spotify, but if you're like an independent artist, dude, it's luck. So you get the right person that puts it in a Spotify playlist, gets 1 million plays, you cash out. But 90% of I reckon 90% of most musicians' income, other than like the fucking superstars like Taylor Swift, all these like big dudes.
He sells cats for a living, right?
Yeah, fucking probably.
Okay, 90% of the income.
90% of income comes from shows, doing live shows, which is just pretty simple. It's just like.
And how does that work? Because when you explained it to me off camera, I was mind blown. Like I didn't know that's how the industry worked. So could you explain how that works? Like how do you make money from shows? What is it?
There's 2 ways to do a show. It's either like a flat fee, so like you play at a club or a festival, and they're like, we'll pay you X amount of dollars, like that's it.
And you don't have to worry about anything. They have a promoter that does it.
Yeah, they have a promoter that does it. There's no risk, flat fee. Even if 10 people come, you're still going to get paid. And then you do ones where you're selling, it's like a ticketed show where you're selling, but sometimes even if it's a ticketed show, they can still be like, here's a flat fee. We're still going to sell tickets. We'll give you a bonus if you sell it out, kind of thing. And then there's ones where you take on the risk where it's like a ticketed show where you sell tickets. If you're not selling off tickets, you're going to be running at a loss. So, I mean, it's just 2 ways. There's positives and negatives of either, but it's just pretty long to go into it. But yeah, that's pretty much how you make money in music.
Yeah, that's what I wanted them to hear, because I didn't even know beforehand that it's like you pay this flat fee to a music. I thought the musician had to fucking find everything and ticket, and it's like they're just renting out this place. But turns out these places are hunting you.
For mid-range artists that are playing at like clubs and stuff with 15, 2,000, 500, 300 people capacity, that's a club. Like they mostly just give you the flat fee on what they think you're worth and how much money you can bring to the club. But I mean, for bigger shows, when you start doing bigger shows, it's mostly ticketed where you're taking on the risk.
Right.
What's the biggest show you've ever done, like people wise, like arena size?
It's a festival called Listen Out in Sydney, like my hometown. It's actually real close to where I live now, which is weird. I could literally walk there. But I think that was like.
You mind saying your address?
No, fuck off. I know you're right. Oh, you know my address. I know yours. We have a bit of leverage on each other. Arab lives on. No, I'm not going to say it. I can't say it. I think it was like 30,000 people on the stage, maybe 25 to 30,000 people, which is like, honestly, it is so fucking scary. You're standing on the side of the stage just before you're about to hop on, and you just see like a sea of people as far as you can see, like left, right, back. Like you can't see anything else but people. And I'm like, fuck, I'm about to get up on stage and like play music to these people. Like, what the fuck? There's 30,000 people judging you and about to sit there and like, you have to entertain them for an hour. It's so fucking scary. It was so rewarding.
I got two questions to piggyback off that. One, who like have you opened for anyone like dope? Like is Fisher from around there, or like does he just have the accent?
Yeah, actually, at that festival, Fisher played right after me.
Jordan Fisher?
No,
he's a Fisher.
He's an EDM homie.
I have a fucking funny story about that. So I was playing another one of these Listen Out shows. It's like a festival that tours Australia. There's like 4 or something. And in Brisbane, which is another city, I was playing, and halfway through my set, the power turned off. Like, this is a festival, like huge screens. That's because you
lit it up, baby.
Huge lights. Maybe. But everything just turns off, goes black. And I've thought I've pressed the wrong button. And I'm like, oh shit, I just fucked up in front of all these people. And then I like look down and everything's turned off. I look behind me, all the screens are turned off. And I'm like, fuck, like everything's just off. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, what do I do? Like I look to the side of the stage, I'm like, what the fuck do I do to like my manager? He's like, don't worry. Fisher runs out on stage halfway through my set with a bottle of tequila and just pours it down my throat and just hypes the crowd up. So then I just go and sit on the front gate, like where everyone is. I just go sit there and talk to people for 10 minutes while they turn the power back on. I was just like,
that's dope. Dude, Fisher seems like a dope dude. Do you know what he did before DJing or like during DJing?
Yeah, he was surfing, dude.
Yeah, he was like a surf commentator at one point too. A bunch of my homies, like I'm from Florida and like all my friends surf. Like I surf. Like I'm not, I would probably say I skate more than I surf, but they all knew him or some shit. Like they've like met or something, and that's the only reason.
He's a loose bloke.
Yeah, that's crazy. He really blew up, bro, in like the last like 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
So you've opened for people like Fisher?
No, my biggest opening was probably for the Prodigy. I went on tour with the Prodigy and opened for them around like Australia, New Zealand, which are like this huge electronic band that have been around for fucking ages.
So,
like pioneers of electronic music, pretty much.
Do you feel like you have made it in the music scene?
Like I don't feel famous or popular or anything like that. I feel like I've made it in the sense that it's very rare for a musician to actually be able to live comfortably off music. Mm-hmm. So in that sense, I think I've made it. But in other senses, like I would love to be bigger and grow and get my music out to more people. So I don't know.
Are you working towards that right now, or are you just like fucking around and enjoying yourself? Because obviously you live with Fresh now.
That's
I'm gonna ask you. Okay, right.
That's always how I treat life. I fuck around. And I work, I make music, and when I make music,
as long
I
as
fuck
you're happy,
around.
Right?
Yeah. How did you get to where you're at now, like being able to live comfortably as a musician? Because you said,
"Come in, wait, we got a special guest."
This fucking bloke, bro.
Arab's podcast.
Arab's podcast.
Yeah, doing an episode.
No, you're lying.
No, it's not.
No, he's not live.
Oh, hi.
What up, Fresh?
What up?
This motherfucker's winded, bro.
Take shit.
You came home to take a shit.
Yeah.
Why? Because the ones in the office weren't good.
Yeah.
Were they? This cunt gets an Uber home because he didn't want to take a shit in the office.
Fair play. I would have my own toilet in the office, 100%.
Does he have a mullet? Is that what I was peeping?
They all do,
have
bro.
A mullet?
They all do.
You all have mullets? That's so sick.
No, it's not.
That's so
Stop
sick.
It. Do not hype them up.
No,
bro,
stop.
We got laser beam to get one. Fucking everyone in the office has
bro. Oh my god, dude. When I cut my hair, I'm getting a mullet for sure for a little bit. You have to.
Make sure it's after we move out.
Show me what you got to work with.
Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding? Do you not even see it?
Bro, you don't even. Oh my god. Do you like condition that or like what do you use?
Of course.
His hair is like a fucking stallion, bro. When I come to Florida, so we don't even go and hang out.
You didn't even know I had hair because it's so dark. That's hilarious, bro. That's so funny.
Could like choke you out with your own hair.
I know. No, but I could choke you out with my hair. You see what I'm saying?
He likes being tugged.
This is getting there. Like it's,
no,
it is.
It is. Bro, listen. I'll get a mullet and I'll get the fucking racing stripes on the side. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm thinking about doing it.
You should, bro. That looks sick. Bro, do you know what Nitro Circus is?
Yeah, I went to it my dad took me when I was like 8.
Bro, listen.
That was a bad idea.
All those dudes are like some of my best friends. Like Nitro Circus, the Nitro Circus, the Twitch account, like all those dudes, they come into my chat all the time, bro. Like, dude, I gotta show you something later. I'll send you a message. You know the trike backflip that they do? They do a backflip on the trike, bro. I've done one with them. Like I landed it. But anyways, Those dudes, bro. The reason I bring them up is because there's this dude named Kurt, and he's like a really he's like one of the best BMX riders I've ever seen in my life, bro. Like does like the craziest flips that you couldn't even imagine doing yourself. And he had like real scruffy hair when I saw him one time, and then it was that trip. He had scruffy hair. I come back a trip later, and he has a fucking mullet, dude. Like a nice one, and I'm like, damn, bro, that shit's crazy.
Stop hell-yahing that. They're fucking hideous.
No, listen,
dude. People treat you differently when you have a mullet,
dude. Listen,
yeah, because they feel bad for you. It's fucking make a wish.
They're scared of you. They're scared of you, dude.
Listen, dude. That kid that got a mullet, he's like a pro like BMX like and like motocross rider. He goes, bro, as soon as I got this shit, he goes, I got like 3 new sponsorships, bro. He goes, I got like 3 new sponsorships. I make so much more money just because of this, bro. And he also got like a fucking like 37-year-old girlfriend, and he's like fucking like 23.
Oh, dude, I'm still hunting. Wait, Arab, can you just bring that water bottle back up for a second?
Yeah.
Man's drinking from a fucking chug jug.
This is my safety. This is once
What the fuck is that, bro?
It's once I run out of water bottles. It's there. It's just there. I'm out.
Normal ones, bro.
I'm out.
He goes mobile ones. Mobile ones?
I think he said normal ones, right?
Oh, I thought you said mobile.
They're mobile as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude, the mullet, dude, my life has gotten better ever since I got a mullet. I'm telling you. Dude, people treat you differently.
Arab, where do you think
treat you differently? They treat you with more respect when you have a mullet, and I'm not joking. I swear on my life, people treat you with more respect when you have a dirty mullet.
Dude, I have never gotten a negative experience from somebody that has had a mullet. Everyone that I've ever met that has had a mullet has only had great things to say about it. You know Pit Viper, bro? You know Pit Viper, the brand?
Yeah.
Bro, those are my boys. I was literally at the Pit Viper like warehouse like 2 months ago, dude. Rating all their shit.
Edwin's got the goddamn plugs.
Edwin's got the plugs, bro.
It's because we all do this like crazy action sports shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we've all done.
Did you grow up like riding BMXs and shit, or is that just something you fell into?
So me and my friends, we started a YouTube channel, and it's called the Juke Squad, and we just film like just whatever, bro, like longboarding, like bombing hills, like, you know, doing flips.
Oh yeah, fuck, I've seen heaps of Juke Squad videos.
Yeah. Well, the forefront fella, Jack, that's one of my best friends. He's Turner's brother. And so I know all of them. Like, I know the channel. Yeah. So we just do like shit like that, and like we've been doing it for years. So like, that's, you know, just it's kind of like a small world when you do that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of end up meeting people.
It is a small world. You realize when you become friends with people, you're like, oh, that guy's friends with that guy. Oh, fuck. It's like just a whole kind of like creative industry is all just fucking.
Yeah, no, it is, bro. It is, and
especially gaming, dude.
Especially when you get into like little sects like action sports, gaming, music, like gets even smaller. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I feel like every industry is just trying to get a piece of the gaming pie at the moment. Like you see companies just like they have like, you could just imagine these cunts in suits, and then they have like a young 35-year-old head of marketing, and it's like it'd be like a fucking it'd be some kind of random company. They're sitting there like, oh, so how are we going to spend our marketing budget this year? And they'll be like, oh, let's get gamers. Like literally. Time, they don't even know what they're doing. They're like, oh, we'll just integrate into the gaming world, and we'll try and
100%.
Everyone's just trying to get a piece of this gaming pie at the moment, and it's kind of funny watching it because, like, I don't know, it's just funny watching these brands. Like,
have you always been a gamer?
Yeah,
you yourself. Yeah. So how did you?
Yeah, I'm a little fat cunt, dude. I've been playing games since I was like a young kid.
How did you? You know, obviously you're fucking best buds with Lazar, Beam, fucking Fresh Asian. How does a musician end up in this scene? Like, how did that connection happen?
It was probably like 2 years ago.
You were both on Grindr. Oh.
What? What's that?
Grindr?
Yeah.
It's like Tinder, but for just...
No, I'm joking. I got it on my phone.
yeah, exactly. He doesn't know, dude.
I was friends with Tana, who is Laserbeam's little sister, and I came to Lannon's 10 million subscriber party at his house, and I see this like tall, lanky, Asian-looking bloke. I have no clue who he is. I was like, he was wearing this like cool shirt because I was into like fashion shit. I'm like, oh, nice shirt. And he goes, oh, thanks, man. I'm Harley Fresh. Nice to meet you.
What was the
and
shirt?
then we just became. It was a Kith shirt.
That's cool.
Edwin's in a gay shit like that too.
Yeah, like men too. I like men.
Like
so.
Edwin has like this vintage store.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Like shirts and shit.
Dude, I've got a NASCAR.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't want to hear about it.
Yes, dude. Yes, no, NASCAR vintage, dude.
I've got like a good collection of NASCAR vintage shit just to go along with the wallet.
Oh my god, like we're the same. We're the same fucking person, dude. Holy shit, we do the same shit.
Redneck.
That's hilarious. Yes, bro. I have so much fucking Jeff Gordon shit. 100%.
I don't even watch
enjoy
NASCAR.
yourself.
I just wear it.
Me neither.
I just wear it.
Who does? Who fucking?
Stop being a little fucking bitch. You are like, oh, look at these guys. They listen to heavy metal. Oh, they like NASCAR shirts. Oh,
listen, I didn't know I was gonna create another bromance here. Like,
oh, dude, what have you got?
Thank you for watching this episode. It's sponsored by Grindr, where two dudes can meet to fuck and find common interests. What do I got?
Yeah.
I'm friends with Enschway and Edwin.
Great. Okay, Arab, I want you to go put on your, like, right now, I want you to go put on, like, your most fire fit you have.
Yes, please.
Go on, put it on. Like, honestly, put on what you think is, no merch allowed. Dude, your whole wardrobe's probably just YouTube merch.
It is, bro. It's his own merch.
It's my own merch
now. It's his own.
My whole wardrobe's my own merch. You won't see me wear anything else anymore.
Okay, fair enough. It's good merch. I like it.
No, listen, Edwin was styling me. Edwin has been styling me as I've been coming to Florida. I've been buying some, like, you know, plain sweater shit and chains.
Arab, honestly,
you did not buy a chain. God, there's no.
No, I need to buy a chain. I need to buy a chain when I'm in fucking Florida.
Arab, I gotta say,
bro.
with that like curly hair of yours right now, you kind of look like a young prince. You know what I'm saying? With that curly hair, look at that shit. Look at that shit, bro. Does it look like he Jerry curled it?
Dude, it looks like you got out of, wait, did you just get out of the shower?
Yeah.
Or is that how your hair looks?
No, I got out of the shower like an hour and a half ago.
Oh damn, it looks wet still.
Yeah, I leave it like a little bit wet. Because I'm always
good
wet.
hair.
Thank you.
Yeah, you do.
Good hair.
People come in and fucking tell me nice perm, and I'm like, I don't know what a fucking perm is. Like, don't bring your TikTok trends to me.
It's because your hair is curly.
Yeah, just
we're actually all getting our mullets permed, dude. We're all planning on getting them.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
So,
bro, you gotta get a leather jacket.
Nah, dude, I don't want to look like a fucking pedophile.
You do already.
All
right, you look like this, and you don't want to look like a pedophile.
Right?
Got you. And the leather jacket was gonna make you look like a pedophile.
Right?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we're not the same. Maybe.
Oh no. Okay. My brain just instantly thought of like a leather.
Yeah, maybe we're not the same because Edwin already wants to look like a pedophile. You don't. So.
Look.
That was a bad joke, Arab. It was a good attempt. It didn't make sense. Nobody got it. Nobody got it.
Okay, you like kids. But that's whatever.
But I will say, what? Okay, you're not gonna throw.
Your whole fan base is kids, bro.
Yeah. Seriously, you're telling, dude. Come on, stop. You want to see my wallpaper is, bro? You want to see some pedophilic shit? Hold on.
Yeah, everyone show their wallpaper. That's actually a good one. That's a good one, Arab. You should start doing that and get everyone to show them your wallpaper on your phone.
Look at my wallpaper.
Well, I can't because I have my noties on. Here, let me hide it. That's me and shit.
I've got fresh in the shower, dude.
My wallpaper.
Yeah, simple man. I respect it. That's a good one.
Fucking fresh in the shower.
He hasn't even set his wallpaper because he has an Android and he hates it so much he doesn't.
Oh, don't bring up Android, dude. When he was coaching me, he was too busy arguing with kids about wallpapers.
I know, bro. I know, trust me.
I think first of all, people that talk about Android versus Apple, they just have boring lives. That's the reality.
See, this is what I would say if I owned an Android. I'd try to justify it, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I'm just not.
Hey,
like, now you guys are just getting.
It's me and my boy. Arab's our guest today.
All right. This is what I have. This is what I have against Android. I'm just going to say it plain and simple. I don't mind Androids. It's just if a girl's like, okay, I meet a girl. I get a number. I get it off Tinder, whatever. And when that message comes through green, I instantly never talk to her again.
It's because they're dirty, you know?
If the message comes through green, not blue, I instantly just turn off.
For sure. Agreed.
Edwin, you've been dating the same chick for 5 years. You don't get to agree.
Yeah, and they're blue messages, so.
They're blue. It's all good. Blue's
I
good,
wouldn't.
mate.
It would have been. It wouldn't have been 5 years long if they were green. Is all I'm saying. See, dude, he just got folded.
For people who are really interesting cunts, you guys are really boring cunts. Because I'm telling you, the only people.
I'm joking.
The only people that argue fucking.
They have good cameras, dude. Oh.
Dude, this shit is the reason I'm where I'm at in my career. Because when I'm
you can download clips.
When imagine bro. When I'm out, I can do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? This is a fucking mini computer. There ain't no fucking Apple, lockdowns that they put on you and shit. Like, no, I'm vibing, bro. I'm vibing.
Look, I respect it. I have no problem with Android. I have no problem. They all have their positives and negatives, all right? Just like everything else in life.
Listen,
like the good camera.
Enschway,
they
what is
camera. They do.
Yeah.
We talked about okay, Enschway, what do your parents think of like this whole music thing? Like, how was that?
They love it now. They're all for it. But when I was starting, they didn't see anything, and they were like, I don't know. Obviously, when you're starting music, dude, there's no money in it. Like, I'm fucking scratch. Even though I was living with my parents, I was not making money. I was doing like pizza delivery driving, which that was fucking. I got fired from twice in one day.
Why?
So the first one was there was this packed at our pizza shop is the garlic bread came in like a fancy like loaf thing. It wasn't like normal long garlic bread. And all of the drivers, we'd all agree that every time someone orders garlic bread, you'd take out the middle piece and eat it and then just push it back together. So the owner got wind that I was corroborating that whole garlic bread thing. And then he fired me. And then he called me up 2 hours later. He's like, oh, it's a super busy night. I need you to come back in. And so I came back in and then I did a delivery and there's no tracking or anything. So I did a delivery and then I went home and played a game of like Modern Warfare 2 or something or Black Ops and then went back to the store and he's like, you were gone for 45 minutes. What were you doing? And I'm like, I got pulled over by the cops and stuff. He's like, that's it. Fuck off. Don't come back.
What the fuck? Who goes home and plays a game of Modern Warfare 2 in between?
You got fired, and then when you got rehired and given another chance, you went home and played Call of Duty. That's awesome.
It was double XP, dude.
Yeah, you can't miss the double XP weekends. That's fair.
Double XP. Yeah, and dude. So I was doing that, and then when I got fired, my parents were obviously like, "You're a fucking idiot. Like, what are you doing?" But they never really, what do you say, like, understood that it was actually a viable career path until they came to a show. And like they came to a show and like it was a huge show. It was like my own ticketed show. It was like 1,500 people.
That's sick.
And like I was standing on the side of the stage with them just as I was about to go on, and there was like it was completely silent, completely blacked out, and the whole crowd was like yelling and stuff like that, yelling, enjoy, but whatever it is. And like I looked at Dad, and Dad was just like, all right, I respect it. This is a good job. And I was like, I teared up a bit just before I got on stage. And
it's a great feeling, isn't it?
It's good. It's one of the best feelings. It's like the validation. But like, yeah, I teared up and I was crying when I got on stage, dude. And then I cried for most of that set just because it was like so overwhelming. I'm like, God damn, this is like all these people are here because they wanted to come and like see me perform my art kind of thing. It's a very good feeling.
Very good feeling.
It's a very good feeling.
That was definitely one of the biggest things for sure too, is like my dad's validation. Because it's like, they're the people that work their ass off to give you a good life. And then when you can show them that, you didn't follow their path, you followed your own path, but still did something out of it. And it they fuck with it. It's cool. It's very cool. My parents are very classical, like go to uni, get a like normal job and stuff like that. And while I was doing this, while going to uni, and then I dropped out, and then they were like, "What the fuck are you doing, dropping out of uni to do this fucking music thing?" And then they're like, "Oh, fair enough." Did you know you had it in you? Like, like?
No. It was more just like me not wanting to do uni, and I just had an excuse, being like, "No, I'll just do music instead."
Bro, I want to listen to it. Like, I'm curious.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. Where do you usually post stuff?
Everyone's like, wait, if Arab said it's good, it's probably ass.
Yeah, true. Spotify.
Damn, that's true.
SoundCloud.
Is it just your name?
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's cool.
Oh, you're a SoundCloud rapper. Oh.
Is that your actual name?
Everyone. No, my name's Nick, dude.
Oh, true. I forgot.
It's I don't know. Enschway is just a dumb name, but yeah, it's like it's a weird feeling. Anyway, should we have story time?
Yeah, tell us.
I don't know. I'm trying to think
what's
of a story.
That crazy
I have so many.
So like, obviously in the music industry, we hear stories about what do they call them? Groupies, I guess. You get, afterwards you get fans and shit that always wanna fuck. Is that real? Is that stereotype real? Like, are there they just line up?
No. Okay, it's not.
Like,
it's not as.
Come on.
No, it's not like that. But I'm just gonna say it's never.
If I have a show, I don't have to go home single.
Well, I'm just saying. Let's just say I want a girlfriend.
Right.
Fair.
I
Good guy. Good guy.
I just want a girlfriend. That's it.
Oh, you're saying that's what you're saying you want right now?
So any of you Brown Wrist podcast watchers, I'm looking for a girlfriend. But obviously I'm not having no long distance shit. Like, I'm not dating no girl from goddamn Georgia.
Really?
or Florida.
I can dress up for you.
We'll talk about it when you come to Sydney.
Dude, I don't blame you on the Florida thing. Yeah, I don't suggest it for sure.
No.
Bath salts.
Yeah, it's
bath salts as far as the eye can see.
Oh, don't talk about that, man.
Enschway,
I have so many cook stories. I just need something to prompt me to remember it and bring it up.
I've heard some of your stories. There's one you told me about some girl whose wedding. The wedding you got invited to. You want to tell that one?
We've done that one. We've done that one before. I'm just trying to think of. Dude, okay. I'll think of recent ones. So this is just. I've had a lot of people being like, dude, you need to start vlogging because you just have the most fucked up shit happen. I don't know what happens. I just attract dumb shit and dumb people. Just
I know what it is.
Things.
It's you doing dumb shit. You don't attract.
Yeah.
It's you.
Dumb shit attracts dumb shit. But so
it does. This
was a week ago. I'm going to buy Pokemon cards. Let's just call it Pokemon cards. At 9:30 at night in a really dodgy area, and I get out of my Uber. I'm waiting for the guy to come to give me my Pokemon cards.
It sounds like a Pokemon card deal, totally.
Oh yeah. So I'm standing there in this dark alleyway in a dodgy area.
Buying Pokemon cards.
Yeah, get my Pokemon cards. Order another Uber to go home. I'm standing there. My Uber's 2 minutes away. 3 dudes come out of this house in the alleyway, come up to me. And they're like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm just getting Pokemon cards." Heaps nervous. I'm just getting Pokemon cards. What are you guys up to? And they're like, "Do you have a ciggy bait?" And I'm like, "No, I don't smoke." And he's like, "Oh, that's you got some nice shoes and nice phone there." They were about to fucking mug me in this dark alleyway. I would have got stabbed. No one would have known I was there. Uber pulls up. I hop in the Uber. And I'm like, fucking hell, I'm sweating, heart's racing. Then my Uber driver goes, "Oh, you got Pokemon cards?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Oh, I've been looking for them everywhere." And I'm like, "Oh, you want one?" And he goes, Yeah. So I give him a pack of Pokemon cards. He turns off the fare and he goes, "I'll take you over for free. It's all good." And then I just get home and I'm like, "Bro, I nearly just got mugged." And then my Uber driver pulls up and asks for fucking Pokemon cards. So I give him
if you vlog that shit, everyone will be like, "That's fake."
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think if you were somebody that was vlogging you probably wouldn't have gotten jumped. but yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's insane.
Dude, it's just shit like that. That happened last week, and then the day before that.
What is the day before that? What's a day in your life look like? What do you do? Yeah, go ahead.
Wake up. I don't know, whenever I wake up, get on my computer, check Twitch, check Google, whatever, just check the fucking internet.
Check Twitch, I love that.
Just check the internet for a good 2 hours. Get on my little electric scooter, which is fucking the best thing we have ever bought. Me and Fresh and Jake and his girlfriends, we all bought these electric scooters and we just fucking zip around the whole of the Sydney. We can get anywhere faster than Ubers because there's so much traffic, and we just zip around the city and do what we want. So I get on my fucking scooter, zip to the fucking cafe, get my coffee, get some breakfast or whatever, come back, start making some beats, get sick of it after 2 hours, play a game of Fortnite, and then go to the pub and get heaps smashed, or like go do something for dinner and go to the pub.
That's sick. That's a good day. That's a good day.
Or sit at home and watch Mandalorian and get blazed.
Fair play. So do you? So obviously you say you want to be like bigger in the music industry scene or whatever it is. Do you feel like you're putting in the work for that?
Yeah. When I was saying I only work for like 2 hours of music, I was joking. I do fucking I grind that shit. Like
okay.
I grind the hell out of that shit. Like
I think I asked this earlier, and it was how you kind of ended up where you were, and I don't know if I got the clearest answer. Like what I meant by that is like, how old were you when you started? Like, how did you end up playing shows? Like, how did you learn how to make music? Like, all of that background. Like take us through that.
Back in high school, I was like a little shit cunt. Like, I was a fucking little.
What's the difference?
I used to get a shit cunt. Like, I was
just
from
like, then until now. You still are.
He's a shit.
No, yeah, of course. I was a shit cunt. Like, I still am a shit. Just fucking let me talk.
He's a shit cunt with a mullet now.
Yeah. I'm mature shit cunt. So I was like, probably like 14, 15, and I was just it's YouTube, dude. And I was like, oh, this DJing thing's pretty sick. So I bought a bunch of DJ gear with like money I'd saved up. And then I started DJing at house parties when I was like 15, 16, which I saw a lot of shit. Like in my area, it's like redneck area. So I was DJing all these house parties, and I'm like, man, I'm sick of just DJing these fucking house parties. I want to know how these guys make music, because like that's the only way you get big in like the electronic music scene. You can't just be a DJ and get big. You have to actually make music, and like that's that people listen to your music and come to your shows. So I literally just YouTubed how to make EDM and just watched a bunch of tutorials and just fell in love with making it, and then just went from there. And then I released a few songs. Some of them got a bit of traction, and then I got a little club gig in my local area when I was 17. And then I played that, and people liked it and followed, and kind of just went from there. You just, every song you release, you might reach out to a bigger audience and try to captivate more people. Yeah, it's pretty.
I would like to note that 15 is really young to play like house parties. Like, that's crazy, bro. When I was 15,
I was living the life when I was 15. That was like the dream of every 15-year-old. I was just going to these house parties, I was getting paid good money for a 15-year-old. I was charging like,
dude, 15 is so young. You don't understand, bro. Like my nephew's like 15.
I'm thinking, bro, when I was 15, I was playing like fucking RuneScape.
He's doing house parties for money.
You're playing RuneScape too. Can you show us the tattoos? Can you pull that up right now? I fucking mentioned RuneScape the other day. This motherfucker DMs me, goes, cunt. RuneScape's my childhood.
Oh wait, that's a tattoo of Fresh and Jake.
He's got a fucking dragon dagger on his leg. And he's got a rune scimitar on the other leg, bro. Like,
that's commitment. Those are good tattoos too.
Thank you.
What's the one on your arm?
It's a frozen computer. Oh. Let me just move some things.
That's good. Time.
Let me move some things real quick.
He's gonna move his Pokemon cards.
Yes, I have to. Yes, I have to move.
Oh, so that's the kind of Pokemon cards he gave the Uber driver.
Yeah. You get it? You get it now, Aaron?
He gave him a holographic Charizard.
It's a frozen computer.
That's cool. Why? Why is that?
Why not? I was just like, oh, that sounds like a cool design. Let's go.
Like, he literally just gets tattoos like it's that.
For like no meaning.
Literally,
no.
That's cool though. Hey, artwork
no,
that you
sure.
appreciate.
Yeah.
I just get it because it looks cool.
He's a little shit cunt.
Yeah, but dude, back in those 50.
So how much were you making? You were talking about the house parties. How much were you charging for that shit?
I was making like 300 Aussie a show.
Really?
A night, dude. As like a 15-year-old, I was balling.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was balling as a 15-year-old, dude. I'd like $300 a show. Like, damn.
Your parents didn't care that you were out there at those parties?
No, they dropped me off. I'd give them a cut. I'd be like, yo, mom, can you drop me off at this party? Load up the car full of the DJ gear. Fucking get out, play the show. And like, it was always funny because the parents are like, give you the money, and the parents are like, oh, thank you so much for the night. It's very fun. Give you the money and the little envelope and scurry back. Give mom and dad $50 for driving. Done. And
sick, bro. That's sick. That's fucking grinder mentality too.
Yeah, that was back in the day. That was actually real fun. Like those were the best moments because it's just like there's no pressure. It's just like you're having fun, trying to make everyone else have fun. It's just like play for like 4
no
or 5
bills.
hours.
You know, you live with your parents. You're fucking.
It was so.
You're doing what you enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
24. No, 23. I always forget.
You're
dude.
23, bro. I always forget that we're the same age. I feel like you tell me this every time, and I'm like, fuck. Your life is way more interesting. I sit at home on my computer.
Not during COVID, bro. I haven't done a show in 9 months. I was supposed to do a show in fucking 6 days, and then it got cancelled because our borders got shut down because COVID cases. So I'm fucking fuming.
That sucks.
That's really fucking whack. How many people were going to that show?
2,200.
That is fucking sick, bro. Like the idea that you can just sell out a show.
Who's the person playing?
Him.
Me and another guy called What's So Not, who's huge in Australia.
That's cool.
And he's pretty big in the US. He's actually huge in the US.
What's his name?
What's So Not?
Yeah, I don't recognize him. Do you like what's somebody that you like really looked up to and like try to emulate like their music or like get inspiration from?
But honestly, What's So Not? Like he was like my idol kind of thing growing up making music.
That's so sick.
And it's just fucking weird. It's turned full circle now. Like we're like I consider him one of my best friends, and like we make music together heaps and stuff like that. But when I was growing up, he was literally like probably my biggest influence. Like
that's so fucking. Can you like take us through that like moment of realization that you kind of realize you made it when you become friends with them? Like, yeah,
dude, I don't know. I was just like, wait, fuck. This guy used to be my fucking idol. Like he still is like a role model for me and an idol, but like it's just weird. You're like, fuck, wait, I'm actually hanging out and making music with him genuinely as a friend.
Right. You're like peers, bro. You know, you're like he acknowledges you in the space, which is always a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's really cool.
It's like everybody, you know, the old replaced the new, but it's like it's not like that they replace them, but it's cool to see like
the next generation.
These people, these people that you watch and then you end up making. Because for me, there was a big realization too. Like when I one day I was in one of my old favorite streamers' streams that I used to watch for years on end playing League of Legends, and like I was looking at his viewer count. I was like, I pull these numbers now. Like
what the fuck?
This is fucking insane. Like I used to watch this person when I was doing just schoolwork and fucking around, not fully focused on making content. And then now 4 years later, like I'm here, like I'm in their position. So it's such a fucking cool crazy feeling.
I think a good thing is because I was so aware of like that now I'm kind of hanging out and like they're my peers now with my old idols, is like now for like the younger generation of musicians that are just like starting to come up and make music. I like make sure I spend a lot of time like either mentoring them or like giving help or giving them the right advice or like like that kind of stuff, because it made me realize like, damn, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for like these bigger dudes when I was younger that were like giving me a leg up and helping me and giving me the right advice. And now I'm trying to like pass it back down, which is like super well, which you do a lot as well, Arab.
Yeah,
I kind of just tell them to hustle, which is literally what you got to do.
Yeah, there's a few people that I handpick too, you know, that I find that I see like a skill in.
You know when someone has it.
Yeah, and it kind of bites you when you tell them too that they have it and they realize it, but then they don't. They like slow down. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That gets to me because
they get complacent.
Because I know they have the skill and I know they like it, but they get caught, and it's because they're young. You know, they're younger or whatever it might be. But it's like, dude, like I'm there. I'm clearly killing it right now. If I'm telling you that you got this, because I see something in you. It's not because I'm not
a lot of fire.
Yeah, I'm not fucking. Put it out. Like if fucking Logan Paul, you know, someone that I look up to heavily content wise, like he's a marketing genius. If someone like him came up to me and fucking told me that he's seen my shit and he sees me killing it, and like, dude, I'm gonna fucking hustle my ass off even harder than I am right 100%. Now, you know, like.
I guess that could be the difference between people that make it and people that don't. Is when they get to a level of success, they become complacent and they're like, oh, I'm happy with what I got. And then there's the people who just keep fucking grinding. Right. That's where you see the difference between people that are just have mediocre success and like great success, which me being critical, I definitely got a bit complacent when I started seeing a bit of success, and it just took me,
and
people around me to be like, "Yo, just put your fucking head in."
And you can enjoy it too. Like that's the thing. It's okay to enjoy it. Not everybody wants to be like, dominate the scene. Some people just want to live. They want to live a good life doing what they enjoy. But it's like everyone just has different goals, and it's okay to realize that. Like, I mean, look at that. You even realize that you got complacent. We all get complacent sometimes. I've been pretty complacent right now. I don't know whether it's because I'm sick or not, but
you just got to have the right people around you that will tell you honestly, like if you're being too arrogant, you're being too much of a shit cunt, you're being too lazy, you're doing this. You just got to have the right people around you, which is
I agree. Yeah.
I think having the right people around you is like one of the most important things for success.
For sure.
They check you. Like they dude, and it's not even like. It's not having people around that agree with you or that like coddle you. It's people that it's people that will put you in your place and tell you that you're like fucking up. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to care about their opinions too. Like
exactly. You should never be the most successful person in your friend circle.
Exactly. And I'm saying like, the people that check you lovingly, those are the people you got to keep around you. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that have a realistic perspective of what's going on. And you're right. It's very important. And the people that get complacent, bro, I feel like it's because they're surrounded by yes men. They're surrounded by people that are just like, yeah, you're killing it. You're doing great.
You're pat on the back, like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Oh, bro, we're getting deep on this.
I mean, it's true though. It's true. I mean, bro, like the people you surround yourself with are very, very instrumental to your success. And I tell them all the time, bro. Like my friendships and relationships, they have to be productive and they have to be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
Because I've had homies that I was friends with that. I'll fuck with them for years, but like whenever I hang out with somebody that I haven't seen in a minute, I'm like, okay, so like, what are you doing? What are you up to? Like, what's the next move? Whatever. But if I ask you that 20 times over the span of 3 years and you never have nothing new for me, I'm like, damn, dude, like, like we gotta talk, bro. Like, what's going on? Like, I care about you. Like, I want you to progress as a human. Why are you still doing the same shit?
100%. That's like, I moved out of home at the start of this year. And I was complacent when I was at home. I was with like my mates back in like where I used to live. Like they were just my schoolmates. Like they're just doing normal things, doing like whatever. And they were yes men kind of thing. But when I moved out with Fresh and I started hanging around with Fresh and Laserbeam and all those boys, they fucking work so hard. Like they are the hardest working people I have ever met. Like I've met people that run businesses. I've met people like all this kind of shit. They look like they're working hard and they are working hard. But then you meet these guys and fucking like, no, they're constantly working and hustling. And like that put a fire in my belly.
Bro, it's crazy. People don't realize like to get to that level of success, how much you have to work. Like they think it's easy fucking thing because it's content. But reality is entertainment doesn't fucking sleep, right? When you get home after your 9-to-5 job and you want to watch somebody, that's who you're fucking watching. It's these people that don't sleep. Like you're fucking making content on Christmas, you're making content all the holidays. Oh, yeah. You're fucking working at night when everyone's asleep because people are there to watch you when they're not working. So you have to be there to entertain. And when you're somebody like Lazar Beam, like Fresh, you're streaming, you're making YouTube content. Off stream.
Fresh has probably taken 2 or 3 days off in 2 years.
Bro, and it doesn't matter what team you build, you still have to push and you're still pushing the next connection, the next business, the next whatever it is. It's crazy how much work there is that actually goes into entertainment. I mean, it's the hardest scene to make it in, is it not? I'm pretty sure entertainment is.
Male sex work,
generally speaking, yeah, I would say it's the one that takes the most like social engineering, like networking type shit, and a mix of talent, like tough,
Would male sex work be hard for somebody like you, Enschway?
Yeah,
I feel like you just whip out your dick and you're good. Like people are ready to watch. You were just blessed, I guess not everyone's born with that.
I wasn't blessed with a peen, dude. I was given a below average sized penis. I'm honestly.
Can you show this? Can you show us or no?
No. I'm honestly contemplating like when I like save up enough cash and like I can comfortably afford to like just throw away 10 grand. I'm getting a fucking penis enlargement. I do not care what anyone says.
Really?
I'm getting a penis enlargement. 100%. It'd be hectic.
Why? Just lose weight. It'll look bigger.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. It totally matters, bro.
No, I know it does matter, but I just think it'll be fucking heaps funny.
You're telling me it doesn't look...
It'd be heaps funny.
It'd be so funny, dude. Imagine you just going in for a dick enlargement, you come out with a fucking weapon, and you're like, yeah.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
You should get the electric one, bro. Get the one with the remote control.
Oh, you could do that?
Yeah.
That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist.
Yes, it does.
Totally exists. I believe it. I totally believe it.
I don't have
It doesn't matter. Oh my god, it has settings and shit.
I have no problem getting it up. It's just like, it'd just be funny as fuck if I just like.
Here's the thing, dude, because I imagine like Enschway just like he would get a tattoo one day, like you're just out there drunk and you're like one day you're just like, yo, Enschway, penis enlargement, and he'd be like, fuck yeah, cunt. And he just like one of those.
He just goes to surgery. Like what?
And he would just go and fucking set up a fucking penis enlargement surgery. Yeah, Enschway would totally do that. He'd find a way.
Yeah, I would definitely.
He would totally do it.
Dude, let's set up a GoFundMe for Enschway's penis enlargement.
Dude, I'm down. I'd support it wholeheartedly. I'll be your first donator, actually.
Dude, you're a fucking idiot.
Would you actually do that? Like all jokes.
He would totally do it. He would totally do it.
Dude, I would I live life very freely. Like I do a lot of I'm all there for like entertaining people and entertaining myself. So like people, you know the game of odds where it's like, what are the odds you'll do this?
Yeah. I love that game.
Like I love playing that game because it always ends in entertaining shit. Like it's always entertaining, and I fucking love doing that stuff because it's entertaining. I find it fun, even if it's like some.
Do you ever regret things after?
No, it's always memories.
Hmm.
I don't regret. The only thing I regret doing is not paying my tax properly.
Did they get you?
No, they didn't get me. I just like kind of forgot to do it for 2 years, and then I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna pay all my tax, dude."
Yeah, 2 years of taxes.
Started getting letters in the mail being like, "Yo, where's your tax returns, bro?" And I'm like, oh, "Fuck." Okay. That was the biggest regret because that was very stressful. That's everyone. And I know the IRS is a lot more strict than the ATO, which is the Australian taxation office. I know the IRS is fucking strict, and they're out to get you. Just do your taxes on time and do them properly. Just do them.
Yeah, I'm about to have to do like my taxes.
Man, for being a dude with a crazy fucking haircut and like all this crazy shit, like that was some real sound advice. This man just,
dude, 100%. I don't regret anything in life other than just like the stress that shit put on me. I don't wish it on anyone. It was stressful.
This man just told us to pay our taxes on time.
What, do you think you're gonna go to like jail or something?
No, not even that. It was just like, it's just like one of those things. It's like the ripple effect. You don't pay for 2 years, and then down the line they charge interest, and then it gets worse, and then they start doing this, and then
you're like in
it's
debt.
like a ripple effect. You don't want to be like fucking with government tax officers. Like this is just straight up, just do it.
Yeah, they don't fucking care, bro. They will take your entire life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They'll slap you with a fat bill.
Enschway, how are the the ladies? Obviously you're famous. You're not. You said you weren't crazy famous. It hasn't like dawned on you, but people know who you are in Australia and stuff like that. Is it hard to you said you're out there hunting for a girlfriend? What's the? Is it hard?
You know what? It's actually hard because you don't know the genuine intentions.
Okay, there we go. Right.
Like.
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't know the genuine intentions. Just say it's just hard. If I was gonna have a girlfriend, I want to meet someone who has no clue who the fuck I am, who has no clue about anything in the music industry. I just want like a nice girl that like we can both get along because like we love each other. It gets. I've been in situations in the past where I've started seeing girls and then I realized they were seeing for the wrong reasons, kind of thing. But yeah.
That was like an important thing. I mean. For sure, I wanted to tap into that because like there's that fear, especially when you get into the scene and when you get in any scene. And I'm sure music, it's like even crazier.
Even though I'm not huge, it still happens, dude.
But it doesn't matter. People know who you are.
It's not even chicks too. It's just like people that are trying to like friends. Yeah, like people try hitting you up from like your past, or people that like you don't know that like somehow know you and like they're real friendly all of a sudden for no reason. And dude, you know what I hate? I hate so much when somebody like tries infiltrating a friend group and they start like laughing at inside jokes that they either loosely know about or like don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate that shit. I hate it.
I've never experienced the inside joke laughing, but I know exactly what you mean, and it fucking sucks.
they're too familiar. Like on some shit.
Too familiar, and you're not like they force themselves in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bro,
I feel like me and Fresh and Jake, we have pretty good radars on our head, like for that kind of shit. Like we have good radars of spotting that stuff, and like. So
it's usually pretty obvious, bro. People that do that are usually really dumb. Like people that do that are usually pretty obvious about it. You know what I'm saying?
We're very close. Like I consider them my brothers, kind of thing. Like I have them fucking tattooed on my leg for life. So I
psychopath.
Like brothers, dude. Me?
Yeah, you.
You know why I did that, right?
Yeah, it was for a bet, wasn't it? Like a week ago.
No, it's because Jake. So Jake, like my other roommate, he has a very simple diet. Like he has this condition where he has hyperactive taste buds and he doesn't eat anything. He eats like 5 things in his life. And we're sitting there at the restaurant and we're like, what would it take you to eat a piece of steak right now? He's like, nothing. I wouldn't do it. Like, we're like, dude, we'll give you 20 grand to try a piece of steak. No, not doing it. Blah, blah, blah. And then he goes, wait, if you get a tattoo of me on you, I'll eat a steak. And I'm like, all right, I'll go tomorrow. So the next day went and got a tattoo of them. And he ate a steak.
How do you react?
Oh, he hated it, dude. Should I pick up? Mom's calling.
Yeah, pick up.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Mom, I'm on a podcast right now. What's up?
Okay. I'm returning your call. I'll call you later.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Goodbye.
does she want to talk? Is your mom hot?
No. Honestly, that was the question for sure. Has to be, bro. It has to be. Look at him. Has to be.
True.
So you just get a fucking tattoo like that. Like that does that not scare you, man?
Why? Why would it scare me?
Why?
Bro, you just get a tattoo because your friend ate a fucking steak.
I'm trying to make you answer the question. Why would it scare me?
Well, it's not like it scares you. It's just like you don't look at it and you're like, fuck.
I've gotten tattoos by people that were not equipped to give tattoos.
It's a memory, dude.
Yeah. I just get them where you can't see them. You have them all over yourself. I get them on like my thighs and shit.
I've seen the one on your penis, Edwin.
True.
It's a nice
you have a dick tat, dude?
It's nice. No. It's nice, Enschway.
Bro, when I did the
grows.
the trike back, yeah, it does. When I did the trike backflip, I had one of the dudes from Nitro tattoo a little stick tricycle on my leg. Like all my sends, bro. Like all the cool shit I've done, I get tattooed on my leg if it's like a memory or like something like that. You know?
100%. So that's that. I mean,
are those tattoos on your fingers or are those Sharpie?
No, they're tattoos. I was just drunk one night and got them. I'll never forget that night.
Bro. Yeah, of course you won't. They're tattooed on you.
Okay. This is my thing. I'm never gonna work a fucking normal job. I'm never working a 9 to 5 in my life. So I don't have to worry about me going into an interview and being like, oh, well, this man has tattoos all over his arm. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Like, it's my expression.
Hey, yeah. Here's something funny. So like we film a bunch of like dumb shit, like for the Jig Squad, like ding dong ditching people like as bushes. Like,
bro.
Dude, I'm in every single one of those, bro. Every single one.
I want to play Ding Dong Ditch. I miss that game so much.
Dude, if you're ever in the US, bro, if you're ever visiting Arab in Florida, let's get it.
I usually come to the US every year, like once or twice a year. So, well, not at the moment. But
me and him are getting a spot together, so looks like you'll get the guest room some night. But
it'll be fun.
But dude, listen. So like, we go to like golf courses. We like blow air horns and shit. Like we just fuck with people. But the funny thing about you saying like you're not getting a 9 to 5 or whatever is sometimes when we're about to do something that's like on a legal gray line, we're like, I mean, like who's gonna fire us? That's the last thing we say before we say something, dude. You know, we're like what? You know, like misdemeanor, felony, like you know, whatever. Obviously,
fucking idiots.
That reminds me. I want to start a YouTube channel. Like I'm so close to starting a YouTube channel.
Do it, bro. Do it.
My first video, I want to do a challenge. I want to do a challenge. First person to get arrested gets $5,000.
You're gonna need $5,000 to get them out, anyways.
It's just like I just get like 3 of my mates who are red hot, and I'm like, first one of you guys to get arrested gets $5,000.
That's a fucking sick video.
Let's go punch a cop.
Just try and get arrested.
It's a sick video.
Like misdemeanors, just like
also who can get arrested with like the least bad punishment, but get arrested.
Nah. You know you do immediately.
I really want to. That'd be a banger video.
That'd be a banger video.
That'd be all-time video.
Bro, I would just go find a cop car and piss on it in front of the dude.
That's what I was thinking, but then I also don't want to like destroy police property because that's a big charge. I was thinking more like petty theft, like going to a store and like steal something.
Fuck
and
that.
then be
No,
like,
no. That's not what you want to get arrested for.
Oh, dude, jail's here at chill.
Not here, bro. Not here.
Not here. Petty theft will get you arrested, bro, and that's like a bad.
I'm not filming this shit in the US. Let's just say that I am not filming that video in the US because I do not want to go into that fucking federal prison system.
You definitely want something that like you can tell the story about and it'll be good. You know, like not I fucking stole an M&M from a gas station.
Hey, you want to hear something crazy? The only time anyone in the Joke Squad's ever been arrested, it wasn't even like a member of the Joke Squad. Like, it wasn't me, Jack, or Merrick. It was our friend who was helping us with a prank. And we got a Rolls Royce. We borrowed it from this dude we know. And we were doing this prank where we went and we valeted the Rolls Royce. And so I'm in a bush filming. Our homie's in the car. So our homie pulls up and valets the car. So the valet takes the car to the garage. We have 2 keys.
And, I already know you gonna steal it or some shit.
I'm in the bush when I'm filming, and our friend Danny comes in and he fucking steals the car, like gets in the car and starts driving away.
So good.
And he was about to get out, but they stopped him, bro. They stopped the valet that put the car in, saw the car leaving, and stopped it and called the cops and held it there. And that dude got arrested for stealing a Rolls Royce with no context. Like, that was it. Like,
you guys got him out. What happened? How'd you get him out after?
Yeah, we got him out, but we literally had to get him out of prison. Like, he was in like jail. Like, he got arrested for stealing a Rolls Royce.
But how do you like tell them like, yo, this is our car? Like, we were fucking around.
Yeah, we tried to explain that, but they're like, he still has to go. But like, we had the owner of the car like call and stuff, and like everything was fine. That's what would have ended up happening. You know, like he knew that we were. What he told him is that they told him that we were filming something with it, but not what, you know what I'm saying? So he wasn't liable for trying to film this like public prank, and you know, we just had to bail our friend out or whatever. But that was the only time anyone's ever gotten arrested here, and that was a pretty serious thing too. Like, when the cops came,
serious, stealing a Rolls Royce,
stealing like a $500,000 car, bro. Like, that shit was crazy.
I wouldn't want to be in jail in Florida. Let's just say that.
Yeah, specifically not Florida, bro. But yeah, definitely not. They feed you to the gators.
Look, actually, no, I can't say that one.
Yeah, you can. We're on YouTube.
I can never use Airbnb again.
Why?
Oh, you don't want to hear the Airbnb story that Edwin had too.
I'll tell. So I had Airbnb in LA, in Hollywood. It was like this really nice apartment, whatever. I always treat it with respect. Like, I'd never trash it. Like, I'm always clean up. The night before, like the last night of me having an Airbnb, my mate was playing a show at a club like around the corner. So I was like, yeah, everyone can come to mine for drinks beforehand. So I had like 15 people in this little apartment. And obviously people are doing questionable substance.
Pokemon cards?
A bit worse than Pokemon cards.
Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah. Bakugan. Yeah.
No, they were rolling up Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You get the reference.
Mm-hmm.
We all went to the club, went back, passed out, woke up the next morning and left. Just like, it looked clean enough. Someone had left a few Yu-Gi-Oh cards around the apartment, and bags of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I get an email the next day being like, your account has been suspended, and we'd like to hear some more information about the illegal narcotics use.
No, you mean the Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
The illegal narcotics use in
illegal Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah, the illegal Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
They were the really good ones, like Exodia and shit. Yeah.
The people say that they're drugs because they make you so happy.
Right.
But yeah, and then I messaged them saying like I didn't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I had like a few people there. It was legal, so I was like, yeah, I smoked weed over there because fucking legal in LA. So I'm like, oh yeah, I might have left a joint or two around. And they're like, okay, thanks for the report. We'll follow this up. Never got an email back. I was like sitting there scared shitless, being like, fuck, am I gonna get arrested in the US? And I can never use Airbnb again. So yeah.
Wow, yours is worse than I thought.
Mine?
Yeah, I mean Edwin's is pretty cool too.
No, yours
Wait,
is
worth
definitely
as in it was a
Yours-
bad story, or it's just
No,
like
we both have Airbnb stories, and yours is far worse
Yours
than
is
mine.
far worse. You got
'Cause
suspended and fucking railed on the app.
I can still use Airbnb. So
Edwin, bro, last time I'm in Florida, we got this fucking Airbnb that we're just chilling at for 2 days, right? Well, the Airbnb is big enough for Edwin's trike, his electric trike to fit in the door, and it's exactly big enough to if Edwin wanted to, you know, do a donut in the Airbnb, he could. So he'll let him tell you this story.
So I have this drift trike. It was from a Jig Squad thing that we did. Like,
wait, can I just want to like picture this in my head. Is it like what kind of track are we talking about? Is it like rubber
It's
wheels with an
fucking
electric
sick.
motor on the back, or like a petrol motor?
No, listen, it's electric. It goes zero to like fast immediately, and it goes like 45, 50 miles an hour without like the skid tires on it. It's a drift trike. So you press the fucking thing, and the tires just start going crazy, and you can drift going fast as fuck, bro. Like it's probably the coolest toy I've ever owned, and if it ever breaks, I'll buy another one immediately. Right? Like that's how dope it is. And so we were taking it around. We we're like going to the parking lots, whatever. So we take it back to the house. They all leave. I think Arab went back to Georgia.
No, we went back. We went to Orlando. We went to a different city.
Oh yeah. They went to Orlando.
We had shit to do, like shit to film. And Edwin was gonna meet us the next day.
Yeah. So I went to Orlando. I was supposed to meet them the next day. I had another homie here, American Dad, who's actually just the guest host for our last podcast. But so he was with me, and I'm like, all right, we have to go back to the house right now to pick up the trike and to close everything up because this is the last day of the Airbnb. So we go inside. The trike is getting charged by the wall, and we're just chilling, like putting everything away. And then I'm calling it. It was AD's suggestion. He goes, bro, you'll be sick. I'm like, what? Oh wait, no, it was mine. I got him to do it. Never mind. That's what it was. So I was like, let me take a video of you drifting around this corner real quick. Like I'll be like, yo, AD,
Like in the Airbnb.
In the Airbnb, bro.
Bro, we had to roll up the carpet and shit. But see, here's what it was. It was my idea. I got him to do it, but he did far more than I thought he was going to. I thought he was just gonna drift the corner, right? I thought he was gonna get a little drift the corner, and that was it. This motherfucker drifts the corner and starts doing donuts, bro, like full on like burnouts in the middle of the fucking room, and like we're all laughing.
What
like,
material was the floor,
bro?
Dude, it
tile.
was like it was. No. It was like it wasn't tile. It was worse, bro. It was the shit that you have to get buffed. It was like like the shitty the speckle floor, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he does it, and like I'm putting shit back, and I look, I'm like, oh fuck. He's like, what? I was like, look, dude, there is a very, very clear burnout, like, cause the tires are plastic and they're smooth, so the plastic basically just burnt onto the other plastic. And AD's like, yo, swear to me that we're not telling anyone, like this never happened, blah blah blah. Long story short, I'm like, yeah, dude, I won't say shit, like blah blah blah.
Let me tell you our perspective on the other end.
Yeah.
We're in the other city, right? We're an hour and a half away from Edwin. He's gonna pull up the next day. Well, anyways, the next day, the guy who fucking had booked the Airbnb, one of our friends, gets a fucking message on his Airbnb app, and he goes, "What the fuck is this?" We're all just sitting there. He goes, "What the fuck is this?" And it's like broad daylight. We're all vibing, and we go look. He goes, "Edwin, did you guys do donuts in the fucking kitchen of the Airbnb?" And Edwin looks and he just denies it. He just goes, "No." And he goes, "Edwin, what the fuck you did?" And it's like this image, bro, of a clear fucking just lines of donuts that could not have gotten there any other way. In the middle of the fucking Airbnb, and like for like I think maybe like 30 minutes to an hour, like trying to get Edwin to admit it, and obviously Edwin like promised that he wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know what ended up happening, like how you ended up admitting it, but it was like,
listen. Here's what it was. So, dude, it's just like if it wasn't that, then what the fuck else could it have been? You know what I'm saying? And
it's like, how the fuck is it? Turn out, Marks.
Because we left that Airbnb crisp, bro.
bro. So listen, so they're like,
Oh,
they're
wait,
like,
so you guys already left.
Yeah, we had already left, and we literally we left the keys. We left the keys for Edwin just so he can go back and get his trike. We had cleaned everything. Everything was crystal clear.
Yeah. Bro, but listen, here's what happened. So I come downstairs, and our friend's like, bro, what the fuck is this? And they're just hounding me. I'm like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, bro, I was like, listen, how the fuck could I have done a burnout in that house? It is so small. I was like, that trike wouldn't fit in there. Because that's what me and AD talked about it the night before. He's like, bro, if they tell you that there's like that was for sure burnout, just be like, that house is too small. I was like, you're right. That'll definitely work, you idiot. No, they're not gonna believe that. So, but I tried it anyways. They didn't believe me, and they're like, all right, bro. The dude charged $200, like it was a $200 charge, yeah, to get it fixed. And yeah. And so they're like, just giving me shit. And then they're like, all right, where the fuck is the clip? There has to be a fucking clip. And I'm like, there's no clip. I don't know what you're talking about. And then they're like, yeah, they keep hounding me. I'm like, listen, maybe there's a clip if somebody throws down on the $200 that I'm gonna have to pay. And then I finally showed them the clip. I was like, there's a clip if somebody has $200 fucking for me.
I think who ended up paying AD, right?
It was both of us. Paid
Is the clip online?
I have it. You want me to send it to you?
Uploaded that shit. Yes, upload it.
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter.
Upload it on Twitter right now. I just follow you on Twitter. Upload it right now to Twitter, please.
Okay. Yeah, it was hilarious because when we're down there, we're there to fuck around. It doesn't matter if you have to pay $200, but you had a fucking good ass clip. Yeah.
Bro, oh my god! Next time you guys go to Florida, I'm actually just gonna fly over and come.
We're going New Year's.
See, here's the thing, dude. I like him, Arab, because I feel like I could get him to do some real dumb shit.
You could, for sure. He'll jump off.
No, but the thing is, it's reciprocating. I need someone else to do dumb shit.
Dude, come on,
He'll jump off the high dive naked.
Oh my god, bro! Arab, tell him about your high dive experience.
What, my first time?
Yeah,
dude. First time I go down to Florida. First of all, I think I looked like Hitler back then. I had a Hitler stash. Fucking obese. Anyways, we're down there, and Edwin showed me a good time. It's my first time in Florida. We've gone surfing. We've done this, blah blah. And there's a thing that they do where when they bring people that I guess new friends into the group, they always got to break them in with a fucking high dive. And it's you break into this rec center.
Hey, let me explain this part, and then you explain your experience, bro. So listen, so we have a group of kids, all my friends, we all send, bro. We all if you're about to do something and we hit a 3, 2, 1 countdown, you better have sent it by 1, right? That's the kind of group we're at. Obviously within reason, bro. Obviously if we know you're gonna kill yourself, we're not gonna let you do it, right? But if we know you can do it, we encourage you to do it. But anyways, so we have this thing. There's a rec center that I will not say the name of publicly. And it has a 50-foot high dive so the rec center has
this
a barbed
wire so
fence
fucking
around
high.
it
makes no sense how high it is, bro. You climb ladder after ladder after ladder to get to the fucking top, and it never ends. Continue.
Dude, listen. So the complex is barbed wired in, and the actual high dive itself has a fucking metal fence around it, like a hard white metal fence, because they really, really don't want regular people jumping off it, because to jump off it, you need a diving certification. You need to be a professional amateur diver, right? At least on the dive team at the local high school or whatever. So obviously none of us have that. None of us, any of that, right? So we jump one fence that isn't barbed wired, and that's how you get in. But anyways, the point is, this whole experience is to see if you're gonna earn another invite back to Florida, basically. No.
And I'm down for shit, bro. I'm down for shit.
Look,
I'm not gonna do shit that's gonna kill me, but I'm down for crazy shit. So it's 3 a.m.
I'll do it, but I don't think I'd be able to jump over the fence, dude.
That might be the problem. Yeah. So
we'll make do, bro. You'll get on my shoulders.
So it's my flight's at 8 a.m. It's 2 a.m. and we're all right, let's go do it. It's the last thing before we fucking head out. And so I get up there, climb my way up one ladder, then I go up another ladder, and then I go up another fucking ladder. And I look down, and it's just pitch black. You can't see anything because it's fucking 2 a.m. All the lights are off. You can't even tell the water. And mind you, the water is so smooth that if you're jumping from that high, it fucking hurts because The water's not broken. You have to break like the.
Yeah, there's supposed to be like a little hose that like breaks the water, right?
Nah, you think? The only thing breaking the water is your fucking body, baby.
So like
seriously, actually, like people kick their feet at the bottom, maybe.
So like in my head, I'm thinking.
Ripple,
in my head, I'm thinking like, dude, if I'm gonna jump this, I gotta jump it. Like I can't think twice, because when you look over, and all you see is pitch black, but you can tell where the fucking ground is, and it's not close. It feels like you're you're jumping a mile. Like you just gotta jump. So they're like, all right, who's going first? I was like, I'll go first. And I was like, count down for me. And I think there's a video. Everyone has a video. He goes like 3, and I just jump.
Dude, I could barely turn the video on, and he was already gone. I got like the tail end of him. Like literally, I got like the last 2 steps, and then him jumping off into a dark abyss, bro.
Dude, even thinking about it right now, like I've done it so many times, but it's still fucking like, you jump, and it feels like you're in the air for eternity. For eternity. And then as soon as you start realizing you're in the air for eternity, and you like try to breathe, ooh, you just get fucking smacked across the face, dude. Like winded. I get up, because you fall. It's like super deep, and like you get in, and the first thing you do is like get back up. And it feels like somebody just fucking punched you across the Adam's apple. Like you're just out of breath.
Hectic. I want to do it.
It's so dark too, that the crazy thing is when you look over the edge, what you're actually seeing is the bottom of the pool. You're not actually seeing like where the water starts. So you don't have like a good depth perception of how long this should take. So when you jump, bro, you'll jump for the first time and you'll be falling. And I can tell when it happens in somebody's mind, especially when it's their first time. They'll jump and they'll start screaming, and then they'll stop screaming. And when they stop screaming is when they think they should have hit the water, but then they just keep falling. You get what I'm saying? Like in their minds, they scream for long enough where like, they think they're done falling, but they're not, and they just keep falling, bro. It's hilarious. It's so crazy. But I was proud of him, bro. He took that bull by the horns and fucking made it his bitch. That shit was impressive.
Listen, I'm down to do shit. I'm down to do shit. It's just that like I fuck with tattoos. I won't get a tattoo. I fuck with the high dive. I'll jump on the high dive. There's shit that I'll do. There's shit that I won't do. But you just gotta pick your poisons. I'm not gonna fucking pull an Edwin. This motherfucker, Enschway, jumped off a trampoline that was 30 feet high into the pool. Like when I was down there a month ago, and he was this close to dying. He backflipped off this 30-foot trampoline into a pool that's like fucking this big that you have to land in this spot, and he was this close to the edge. Like his hand was over the edge of the pool, but because he got sucked into the water, his hand like went in with him because of the velocity, and it fucking, there's a video. Yeah. You see him. Yeah. Everybody went down and everybody came up cheering. And with Edwin, he went down, bro, and he came up and nobody was cheering. Everybody was fucking surprised like, that he was alive. Fuck.
Yeah. Dude, it's funny. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day, because for some reason, honestly, that gets brought up way more than I had thought it would ever get brought up, because like I was like, I've done way sketchier
That's
shit.
The closest I've ever seen someone to dying, I think.
Really? That's crazy. Sure. I don't know. I've done
because it would have been a bad death, bro. You would have snapped your neck in half. Just
no,
like
I think I would have either. No, I disagree, because what would have happened is I would have probably broken my leg, my arm, or have gotten seriously hurt on my back, because what I remember specifically, and I had a conversation with somebody about this the other day, was so I got to the top of the trampoline, and it's like a 20 plus foot tall trampoline, and I get to the edge of it, and I've done it. I've just done a flip into that pool so many fucking times, like just throughout my life, that I didn't look over the edge to see where the water was. So I just like lined up to where I thought it was, and then I did the backflip. And I remember being in the air upside down, and I remember seeing the edge of the pool, and I was like, that's a little closer than usual. And then I was just in the water. But I remember consciously thinking, oh fuck.
Oh god.
I remember thinking to myself, oh fuck. But like,
that's probably the limit with you. Like
I don't think it would have gotten really that hurt, honestly.
You would have died. I would have gotten hurt, but you would have died.
I'm gonna tag you in that video too, by the way.
I have a high limit. I just watched the video then, and I do not know how that room is very small.
Did he send him the trike video?
Yeah, I sent him the one that AD posted. I told him to watch the end. Yeah, isn't it dumb small, bro? But isn't that funny as fuck? Dude, that thing ruined that floor.
Florida sense, bro. I belong in Florida, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna send you the backflip too, right here. Oh my god, I'm sending it to you right now. That's so funny. I'm sending you to the one where you can't really.
Dude, I belong in Florida.
I think you do, my friend.
I belong with you boys in Florida, just doing dumb shit every day. Like I'll do the eating shit. I'll do the eating shit, dude.
Dude, I'm down to eat whenever. No. Oh. Wait, where'd you put it in Discord?
No, I just messaged. I just like tagged him in it.
Yeah, it's bad. Watch it. Just watch it over and over.
You see people going like, whoa.
That's not even like a good angle either, because there's a kid that was right under me that got my arm over the edge, and like, dude, it's like, it's in within 2 frames. My arm goes like this.
That's not good.
It's fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy. Definitely not something I'm gonna fucking do. Enschway, we have a question that we ask on every podcast. I don't know if you've ever heard it before. And I think it's very suiting for you. I feel like I know what you're gonna pick.
Sorry.
One day surgeries are gonna get so good, okay, that you won't be able to tell the difference. You know, obviously you're already talking about getting a penis enlargement, blah blah, so it fits perfectly. One day surgeries are gonna get so good you won't be able to tell the difference between somebody that was born a woman and is now transitioned to a male, or somebody that was born a male and is now transitioned to a woman.
Bro, let me just start before you ask this question. I've been to Thailand before, dude.
All right, and that's the show. We'll see you next time.
Okay, but we're going to Thailand together, by the way. Like, that's gonna be fun.
Okay, go on. What's the question?
Okay.
Go on.
So, like, who's like the hottest woman you know? Like a celebrity crush.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just name a celebrity crush. It doesn't have to be the hottest. Like,
probably Margot Robbie, dude.
Okay, that's what our last guest said too.
We get her a lot. We got her a few times.
Okay, and then like the hottest dude you know. Hugh Jackman?
No. Michael Cera.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you trolling?
No, I'm not trolling.
You're
dude.
totally gay. Michael Cera's the fucking skinny bitch, right? He's the small ass dude. Yeah. He's exactly what I'm thinking of. Okay, so that person. So imagine Margot Robbie. Yeah. Imagine everything about Margot Robbie is the same, but she's got a penis. Everything is the same. Body, 100%. Tits. Well, Michael Cera, 100%. Everything about him's the same, but he's got a vagina. You gotta go down on one.
Oh.
To save your mother.
Margot Robbie.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Let's go.
100%. Of course. 100%. I've been to Thailand, dude. I've had questionable massages.
Dude, that was
before you asked that question, I knew that was gonna be his answer.
I figured that was gonna be the answer too.
Dude, what
bro.
do you mean, dude? What do you mean?
There are some people that argue the other one.
Yeah.
Dude, our last guest,
they're all from Jersey.
Our last guest, we could talk about it since that one will be up before this one goes up. Our last guest, motherfucker, said he'd go down on the Rock, bro. He said he's eating out the Rock. Like, what? How is that less gay?
Yeah.
Bro, imagine the Rock's pussy, dude.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You seen that motherfucker with a fanny pack?
You wouldn't even be able to fit through his thighs, dude. Like,
that's what I said. I said his head would pop like a watermelon.
Yes, it just fucking good night, dude.
Yeah, and that is
actually no. Bear Grylls, not
okay, but you're not picking that one.
Oh man, if it's Bear Grylls, dude.
Yeah, he can eat you out. I mean, yeah. That's it. Enschway, there's a question, Edwin, if you want to ask your question.
No, it was good. I kind of asked it earlier.
No. I'm happy. Ask me.
There's just a question that Edwin asks every time, and it's
yeah. It was just like we talked about goals earlier, and I just wanted to hear what your goals were for the future. If you want to continue on this,
like, where do you want to be in 5 years?
Yeah, like if you want to continue on this path, or if you have any other,
I can music for the next like 3 years, push as hard as I can, but then I want to slowly transition into like entertainment, like YouTube, fucking
vlogging and shit.
Yeah, vlogging and shit, just doing dumb shit, like stuff that I really love.
That's definitely shit you'll enjoy for sure. Where can people find you, Enschway? What should people look out for? What are your socials?
Just look up Enschway, and then you'll find. You have to scroll through a bit of shit, but you'll.
How'd you get that name, by the way?
My name's Nick.
No.
Nicholas Schweighofer.
Really?
Schweighofer. My nickname in school was Shway. So Nick and Shway, and then I put the E so it looked better. So Enschway.
What about Kaba?
Is your last name like dumb German or something? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's dumb German. Dude, Kaba is just like I don't call myself Enschway Kaba. It's just Enschway was taken on Twitch because I made it with an old account that I couldn't change. So our Kaba is like just like slang in Australia for like a mate, like a friend. Like, you're the cobbers, boys. Go and get some beers with the cobbers. Like I'm the cobber.
I thought that was part of your
Enschway
name this whole
Cobber.
time.
No, it's just Enschway.
I was totally gonna title this episode Enschway Kaba.
No, just call it Enschway.
There you guys have it. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify. It is free. You farted?
Yeah, that's no. I actually muted myself. But yeah, you can find me on Spotify as well. Like once you listen to the podcast, just go on, just copy and paste.
Search
Enschway,
literally right there on fucking Spotify, and you'll find his music. Don't forget, guys, we are on Spotify. That shit is free. If you guys do enjoy listening on your drives or whatever it is,
it's free. But it might get ads if you don't have premium, but you should all have premium Spotify because
right?
it's
Spotify
Apple Music.
Yeah,
Use Apple Music. You're a piece of shit.
Thank you.
Actually,
Thank
no.
you.
No, Apple Music
Androids, baby. Woo!
Apple Music's actually good. Apple Music's very good, but Spotify.
Sure.
It's probably,
Spotify's better. Apple Music sucks.
I'll
give you that one, Arab. I'll give you that one. Apple Music.
I still want to get playlisted by Apple. So.
True.
Anyways, thank you guys so much.
We have a lot of Apple execs that listen to this for sure.
So many. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to drop a like, subscribe, follow wherever you are. We'll see you guys.
If you made it to the end,
dude. If you made it to the end, first of all, if you made it to the end,
that shit was
happy 2021, because that's when this shit's coming out. So good luck in fucking 2021.
Damn,
pussies.
is this the first guest of the year?
First guest of the year.
Oh, you go out with the fucking bang, boys. You got the fucking best guest of the year. Let's go. The most notable guest on the.
This was our first year doing this podcast, by the way.
I should just shut the fuck up.
That was sick. We just ran a podcast for a whole year. No, not
That's
you.
crazy.
Fuck you.
No, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you for getting me on this sick podcast.
Yeah, true. You're welcome.
That's what I'm saying. Thanks for me.
One of your sickest achievements. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Peace.
Oh, fuck off.